the University of Makati, to our students and our constituents. We are here this afternoon with Ms. Margareta Wallstrom, Special Representative of the Secretary General for Disaster Risk Reduction. So she is visiting the city of Makati to share her knowledge as far as disaster risk is concerned. So good afternoon, Ms. Margareta. May we know what your project here in Makati and the Philippines?
Well, this morning we've been visiting Barangay Rizal to visit a community that has just in the last few years, it's been brought to their attention that they live in a very high risk area because that's where your seismic fault line is going through. In addition, they are of course very vulnerable to floods and probably also normal fires. And the community has been working together with partners from the city of Makati and technical experts to assess the area, but also particularly to give first priority to how to act in an emergency. Evacuation routes, first aid, where to go, who to call, and we had the opportunity to meet with them today. And this is of course one of the characteristics of Makati, that it's got a very wealthy and rich and modern side, and then it's got communities that are very poor and not so well equipped to manage risks of this nature. So they have to mobilize a lot of their own capacities and engagement to work on these things.
We're very happy that you visited Makati. You went here to share your knowledge with the city and with the university. Do you have any special message to our students and to our constituents and residents of the city?
Well, what we've discussed here with you this morning is the project to start a center on public policy on disaster management. And of course I was extremely pleased to hear this, and your invitation to contribute to the contents and the development of the institute is welcome. And I understand from everything that you've said that the students and the local government officials, that you are aiming to offer an opportunity to develop their competences in very practical areas of governance. And I think that's very, very critical for Philippines, one of the most disaster prone and exposed countries in the world, with a big growing population, fast growing economy. All these things tend to generate more risks. So this rapid development on awareness, but above all the capacity to implement and apply all the excellent legislations and laws and policies that have been put in place in response to this awareness. I just came from a meeting with approximately 30 local governments. Mayors from Mindanao visiting Albay, which is a model for us in many ways on risk management. And it's very clear from the discussions there that practical application, how to look at risk in the health sector, what to do with schools, and particular areas of land use planning, financing, how to work together across also local government borders in ensuring that disaster response systems are well integrated. So my message to the students here is of course to persist in this engagement and help to develop Philippines' capacity to both mitigate and prevent future disasters, to reduce risk sustainably for the future development of the country, and obviously to save people's lives in times of crisis. And that students take a great interest and take part and see this as part of their professional obligations is very encouraging. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much, Ms. Margareta. We hope to see you again, continue working with you in the future. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. We are also here with Dr. Fuad Bendimirad, the chairman of Earthquakes and Megacities Initiative. He has been here several times to help our local government. Dr. Bendimirad, may I know what projects and what contributions you've done for the city of Makati?
Yes, the relationship with the city of Makati is since 1999. So we really have done a lot of work together. We've done a lot of advocacy work together. We have supported the city in terms of training. We have also, the most important project we have done is the redevelopment plan for Barangay Rizal. That is a program that we did from 2008 to 2010. And the idea there is that to take this community, which is at very high risk because the earthquake fault goes through that, because also they're subject to flooding, and it's low-income community, and to really create an environment that is safer for the community itself, but also provide the opportunity for private investment to develop that particular barangay. So.
Will you be doing any future projects for the city of Makati in particular?
Yes, also another project we have done is to evaluate the healthcare delivery system, meaning how it is organized, not for every day, kind of what they do every day, but what would happen if we have, for example, a major earthquake, where the system will be overwhelmed by the demand. So how are they organized? What resources do they have? How they can work more efficiently with the national agencies, with the international agencies? What type of skills do they need? Additional skills do they need to have? What type of hardware and software and humanware they need to have in place? So now we are looking also at this aspect of education, of course, with the University of Makati, to see how we can provide our knowledge, meaning EMI, Earthquake and Megacities knowledge, to support the university for providing, hopefully, this certificate in disaster management.
Do you have any special message for our students and our residents of Makati?
Yes, I think the people are fortunate to be really in Makati because there's some level of engagement, from the authorities. There's a level of excitement to be in Makati because there's something always happening. So they're really fortunate to be in this environment, and they really should take advantage of it in terms of, pursuing a good education, preparing themselves for the future, and hopefully having, something to contribute to their families and to themselves.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Ben Timerad, and we hope to continue working with you and seeing you once again in the future. Thank you very much.